Look at you, no hands. With your mic.
I don't need to be holding the mic anymore.
It's pretty nice. Do you think this would be good?
I have a joke for you.
Did we start?
Our producer said we did.
Did we start? Oh, sweet. Go ahead, Mr. Jokester guy. It's usually me.
Ready?
Oh, gosh. Good.
Why do you stand in the corner when you're cold?
Because that's where the heater is.
Because it's 90 degrees.
Where'd you get that one?
I heard it somewhere.
Your little sister.
You loved it. You smiled.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all
Why
I
don't
needed.
you stand on a wall?
That's
Is that
so stupid.
180
Stop.
degrees?
Stop. Just stop.
Right? That's geometry.
Stop. Or it could be 0. It's all relative.
I forgot the one time I forget my protractor.
Your geology, geometry,
Geology. My rocks.
It's
Oh, jeez.
not a boulder. It's a rock.
Last time you tell a joke.
No.
Go ahead. Kick off the show.
All right. Welcome back to another Fantasy Alpha podcast. Week 5 recap, week 6 preview. Hell of a week in NFL football. Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks for
How
having
are
me.
you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. Not really, because I lost this week. How'd
Yeah.
you do?
Oh, I also lost. But not as badly as you did.
How much did you lose by?
I lost by like 15 again.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what I lost by too.
Well, who'd you lose to? What was the
Also the other Jack.
Weber?
Yeah, Weber.
What was his record?
He was in fourth place at the
I think
time.
they're all
I was in
4-1.
sixth.
All
Yeah,
people at the top of our league are 4-1.
you lost that, right? That's important.
Me? Yes.
you
I did go 0-1 this week, as they would say.
0-1.
I didn't go 1-0 this week. Yeah, these injuries and now bye weeks are starting. Bye weeks are
I hate
messing
this
with
time.
my team. So, hey, I do have so 2 things. I have the top quarterback. I have the top running back. Somehow I still lost. Most of my team's hurt. Cooper Kupp, Devontae Smith, Evan Ingram may never play football again. Jameson Williams on a bye. Still 4th place though, 3-2.
Well, actually, to make your day a little better, Evan Ingram is supposed to play this week.
Yeah, he was supposed to play last week. He was a
I'll bring him up later.
limited participant in practice last week.
Yeah, it's called being soft.
You would know. How about you?
Oh, I lost. I hate it whenever I score 135 points and lose again. Feel like I have to look. I think like my points against is probably at least top 3.
That's pretty fun. If you would have scored that many points last week, you would have beaten me, I think so. That's what sucks.
No, I think I scored 135. You scored like 137. Go ahead, fact check me. You're our new fact check guy. Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing. So,
Sorry for all you listeners out there. We're just gonna wait for him.
well, you could continue to talk.
No, I'm gonna wait. You're probably right.
No,
I don't remember every single score.
no, it's just this stupid app. Like I have to click on all the players to get their points added. How stupid is that?
Oh, that's dumb.
I know. I literally have to go through the whole team in order to get my points.
Let's give not really a shout out, more like a negative shout out.
Already
to
a
Michael
shout out.
Pasquale, our commissioner, for being on such a crappy
Dude,
fantasy platform.
you're a big last name
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that,
guy. Go ahead.
Desert Demon.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony
We
Sermonera.
literally
It's his
just
birthday
started.
today.
We just
Happy
started.
birthday to Anthony Sermonera.
We just started, and you already mentioned Bud. It
How
is
can you
his
not?
birthday.
I feel like I need to mention Bud
It's a
every
big-
single week.
It's a big 3-0.
No.
He's 28.
I know. Why would you ask?
Guys, we're getting
Did you
there.
think that was supposed to be funny?
We're getting there. You before me, of course, because
That's good math.
it's pretty good.
But yeah, anyway, I lost like 135 to 142. I didn't have too many complaints, as nobody really did amazing. Had a few people who didn't do fantastic, but nobody absolutely killed it. I feel like I had like 6 players who scored between 14 and 17 points. So
Can't really
kind of sad. I'm on a 2-game losing streak, so
You lost last week.
yeah, 2-game losing streak.
That's tough.
Um,
What are
I
you
don't
going
know
to
if- I
talk
don't know
to?
if I really should be giving fantasy advice at this point. My other league that we don't talk about, though, my team is unreal.
I don't believe that.
Okay, I'll show you.
We don't talk about that
I'm
team.
4-1 in that league.
Wow.
Yeah. Did I get a high five for that?
Nope. All right, what do you want to roll into here?
All right. Who are the studs this week?
Gosh, let me go first.
Yeah, you.
This guy has moved up to running back 17. He was my dud for like the first 2 weeks. DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, because he's on your team.
Yeah, he's so good. Rushed 21 times for 73
Wow.
yards. 2 catches for 47 yards. Win over. You know who they beat this week?
Carolina.
Andy Dalton Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
The man is averaging 13.7 fantasy points each week. Now, as I mentioned, I have the number 1 quarterback. You know who that is? That's not even a guess.
Andy Dalton. It's Andy Dalton. It's definitely Andy Dalton.
It's Lamar Jackson. Season high, 348 yards, 26 for 42. 4 touchdowns. Season high, 33.4 fantasy points.
That game was a fantasy owner's dream.
That really was. Went into overtime. Not for our Steelers, though. That was bad.
No. R.I.P. I'm so glad I didn't stay up for that game.
That
So
was
halftime.
Thursday?
Steeler game?
Oh, you meant Steelers.
Sunday.
Yeah, no, that was a waste of
Oh
time.
my gosh. No. Halftime, that was it.
Last, but who the hell is Jordan Reed? He's having a great year.
You don't know who Jordan Reed is?
I do, obviously, because I wrote him down on my studs. But have you heard of him before this year?
Yes.
Yes, because you know
Yes.
everybody. You know everybody.
Because I do my research. I pay attention.
This
That's how I
guy.
get good content.
Wow, that was pretty good.
All right.
Just like freeze.
Something just happened.
Oh, we could just put me on there. Hello. Been on for 7. I think we're still good.
A lot of minutes.
Why did Jack become the main one?
That's
Okay.
okay.
That's why.
Nice.
It tends to
All right.
happen.
Sorry. Apologize.
New producer.
No apologies
He
needed.
was the guy who took his shirt off last time. He might have to do that again to make up for it. But
Is it encouraged?
I don't know. It's a nice
Wow.
sweatshirt you got on there. Let me get back to my notes
All
here.
right, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, Jordan Reed. This guy just deserves a shout out. Wide receiver number 5. Did anybody see that coming? Alex, of course, obviously you did. 13.7 fantasy points. He's averaging 18 through week 5.
Really good player.
Stuff.
That's talent.
Did you draft him?
Oh,
I was gonna say.
no chance.
I feel like he was
I
way
wasn't
more-
even thinking of drafting him.
Yeah, you were thinking of drafting Deontay Johnson.
And Andy Dalton.
You weirdo. All right, those are my studs. DeAndre Swift, Lamar Jackson, Jordan Reed.
Awesome. All right, mine, Brock Bowers, tight end, Vegas, 23.7 points, 8 receptions, 97 yards, touchdown. Best game of his rookie season,
His young career.
his young career. I'm going to go Mr. Kirk Cousins, 39.45 points on 509 yards passing and 4 tutties. We'll go with his receiver, Darnell Mooney, 31.5 points. That was my best player of the week. I started Darnell Mooney. Yes.
Start confidence.
No, actually, he didn't
I was
do
gonna
too
say
bad.
that you did it.
I think everyone on the Falcons did well. But yeah, Darnell Mooney, 9 receptions, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then we'll go another one from Atlanta. Drake London, 33.4 points, 12 receptions, 154 yards, and 1 touchdown. And we'll go. Oh, I have 2 more because I have to mention the defense.
Holy jeez.
Joe Burrow,
He had a
also
great
part
year.
of that unbelievable game.
Still lost.
Still, but 37.7 points. He had more than Lamar.
It's impressive.
My stud was better than your stud. He had more.
What's his stat line? Give it to me.
392 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Sheesh.
Yeah, an interception too. But
How many to
hey,
Jamar?
man, what?
How many to Jamar Chase?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Good question.
And then Vikings defense, 23 points. Only gave up 1 touchdown. No. Yeah, only gave up 1 touchdown. They scored a touchdown too on one of their 3 interceptions. Vikings defense. That's my last stud. You like those?
Big defense guy.
Big defense. You like those?
Great.
Okay.
A lot of Falcons.
A lot of Falcons.
Falcons are what, 3-2?
The game was unbelievable. Yeah. Watch
Yeah, on the
out.
up and up.
NFC South. Yeah.
Really?
Saints are on the decline.
Isn't that crazy? Everybody
Panthers
was
are
so
dark
hyped on
horse.
them the first. First 2 weeks. Thanks,
Stealth-
boss.
stealth-like by the
I guess I can check
producer.
my camera.
Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Duds.
Wait,
Who are
I
your
was
duds?
speaking.
Who stinks?
I was speaking.
Were you?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? The Saints started off like 2-0. Everybody was all jumping on the Saints train.
We know why.
Tell me.
They beat the Cowboys by like 30 in week 2. So the media anoints anyone who
Beats the Cowboys.
beats the
What if you
heck out
lose
of
to the Cowboys?
in the last 20 seconds.
That's beat.
So sad.
All right, you want to do duds? You go first.
We can do duds.
You did so well on studs.
All right. It pains me to say this, but Deontay Johnson, he had 5.9
Back
points.
on your duds list.
Very disappointing. It's going to be a week to week thing. 5.9 points. Not going to cut it, especially when you have Andy Dalton as a quarterback. That's just stats waiting to happen. Deebo Samuel, 3 points. That was just terrible. Niners terrible this week. Lost to Carolina, Arizona.
True.
3 points. Marvin Harrison Jr. He's been very up and down.
You stole my dud. Go ahead.
Do you want me to not say anything?
No, you can say good.
5.6 points. I feel like for him, it's either he does absolutely nothing or he does amazing.
So
Early-
tell me, he had 2 receptions for 36 yards.
Sure.
He did.
Did he?
I fact check it.
Awesome. Congrats.
Who else you got?
I'll let you go. I don't want to take
What?
any more of yours. I had 2 more, but
I really had it from that 49ers game.
okay. Go ahead.
Juwan Jennings. I feel like I always talk about him.
No.
He's my new guy just because he's on my team now. And they really had one 50-point week, and now he's just garbage. They lost again, like you said, to the Cardinals. 4 targets, 1 reception, 13 yards.
Solid.
Not solid. Another guy on the Niners, Debo, gets hurt a lot. Samuel, 1 reception, 11 yards. Same game over in Harrison, 2 receptions,
I
36
really
yards.
said Debo.
Did you really?
I did.
I don't really listen to you. I'm so focused on me. Those are my duds.
All right. I'll mention one more because he's
Go ahead.
on my other fantasy team. DK Metcalf, 7.5 points. What are you doing? You stink. All right. Those are my duds. All right. New week. Let's flip the script here. Waiver wire pickups. Who are you getting to salvage your week? Either because of several buys. I feel like at least in one of my leagues every year, I accidentally get like 4 main players on a buy, or like the one position everyone's on a buy at the same time.
True.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like you could just rip the Band-Aid off, get it over with for 1 week.
Good.
May not be a bad idea.
Shout out to my dad. Remember, were you in that league whenever my dad was drafted?
Yeah, Yahoo Sports. How could I forget?
Time. He drafted all Steelers.
All Steelers.
The only people he didn't even know.
It's okay.
Then I think he did pretty bad actually. My one waiver wire pickup. I haven't mentioned the Giants all year, but I'm gonna mention the Giants. Also, shout out to my grandfather. We were watching the Yankees game last night. Literally 9th inning. They're down 4-1. Chaz.
Yeah, Chisholm.
Chisholm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came up to bat and literally first pitch. My grandpa was like, he's gonna hit a home run. Literally first pitch. It was unbelievable. They lost Joe, but great bonding moment with
You should take your grandpa gambling.
my grandfather. My grandma. What do you call your grandparents?
Grandma and grandpa.
My granny and gramps.
Nice.
Granny is a gambler. Let's just say that.
Sick.
She's probably gonna come to Vegas with us.
Can't wait.
Darius Slayton.
I literally had him as one of my 3. Go ahead.
That's my preview.
I took one of yours.
This week, 11 targets, 8 receptions, 122 yards, and a touchdown. He's Daniel Jones' new favorite target. Mostly because Darren Waller switched to a rap career. You're getting a really good shot of that.
I know, right? That's upside down. Oh, man. Let's try this.
We were all over the place.
Love it.
I'm sorry to our moms that are listening.
My mom.
Go ahead.
She's
That's my
definitely-
one waiver
she's-
wire
she's
pickup.
definitely not listening.
That's true. Your mom would never listen.
I'm just gonna keep, rotating here.
You're just
You're
really
gonna
getting
get
good.
every single angle of me.
Get a
Every
great view of that zip up.
I have no
FantasyAlpha.com
//
//
underscore 345 underscore alpha.
They're having a 10% sale this week.
That was 11. 11's the best number. But
That's
it actually is. You definitely wore 11.
Yeah, is your camera okay?
I don't know. Either way, it's going to hit every.
Every angle of that beard.
I don't have any good angles, but it's okay. All right, so you took one of my three. So my last two. Tank Bigsby, running back, Jacksonville. Right now, he's 36th ranked running back, but do you have a question?
You picked somebody from Jacksonville?
Yes. He is starting to split time with Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne over the last 3 weeks has declined in production and overall just reps. And Tank Bigsby is increasing his reps in game. And they're struggling right now.
Tell me how the Jags still have a head coach.
It's great.
But the Jets.
That's a great point.
Thank you.
That is a great
I'm
point.
happy that we're recording this. I just made a great point, Jay.
I know. Don't get used to it.
Thanks.
I'd pick him up. He's starting to get more opportunities. So yeah, that's my first one. And then Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver, Dallas. Did you know?
Nope.
Do you even know he played for Dallas until
I did.
Sunday?
No, I didn't before yesterday.
All right. Well, he has scored 13 or more fantasy points in 3 of the 5 games this season. And he's playing against Detroit this week, who gives up the second most fantasy points to wide receivers.
Yeah, their defense is garbage.
Yeah. So those are my 2 waiver wire picks.
That's pretty good.
What do you think?
Dude, I haven't heard of any of these people before.
That's great. Exactly. That's why it's like
Isn't that crazy?
diamond in the rough.
Who the heck are these NFL players anymore?
Love it. All right. Now that you pick those people up, who are you starting? Who are you sitting? Let's start. You want me to start? I'll start. Okay, I'll start.
You go ahead and start,
I'll
pal.
start. We're just gonna keep going. All right. I've got 4.
Jeez.
Tyjae Spears, running back, Tennessee.
What?
Projected 10 points this week against Indianapolis. They are ranked number 24 in running back fantasy points given up. So pick up Spears. Next, Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Chicago, also projected 10 points against Jacksonville, who gives up the most points to fantasy wide receivers. Then you'll love this one.
Go ahead. Give it to me.
This guy is projected 20 points against Cincy. You know Cincy's defense is absolutely trash.
Cincy is trash.
Daniel Jones.
Jeez.
Start Daniel Jones, my friends.
Oh, my goodness.
20.6 points projected. Giants aren't playing too bad right now.
That's true. They had a great win this week against the Seahawks. Not bad. Look out for the Giants.
Last one. Guess the position I'm going to choose for my last one.
Wow. Just so we know, we started off the podcast with me saying guess what all the time. And now that's your go-to thing.
Now
I love it.
now-
That's how you start conversation. You get each other involved.
Just answer the question.
What was your question?
What position do you think I'm going to end with here?
Probably the kicker.
Nope.
You're going to end with a defense.
Yes.
That's so stupid.
Yes.
How's that
Cool.
different from a kicker?
Kicker doesn't play defense.
Good.
Defense doesn't kick.
It better be Younghoe Koo.
No, it's
man's
not.
been going
No,
well.
I'm saying the
Like it's his
defense.
job.
Colts defense versus Tennessee. Tennessee is the worst offense in the league. Start Colts defense if you don't have them and pick them up. You go.
Nice. You seen Friends?
Yes.
You know the scene
You're
whenever
missing the theme song.
Joey finds out that Monica and Chandler are getting together.
Yeah.
And then like she loses
Jason
her
loves
eye
that.
curler, and then he like looks out, and then they go in the room. He's like, "When did this start?" What's he say? In London. I'm going for the London game this week. Jacksonville Jaguars. 2 Bears. Dub Bears. John J. Swift again. He's having back-to-back great weeks again. A third. Caleb Williams had a great week. Is it his coming out party? I think he's straight, but fantasy-wise,
Nice.
I think so. Back-to-back great weeks. He's on a tear. So listen to CJ Stroud this week. Literally on my way here.
That's my quarterback.
Pat McAfee. It's just about confidence, man. Caleb Williams, he's just getting more confident. Same with dude who plays for the Washington football team. Jaden Daniels.
I was going to say, think of his name.
Unbelievably confident, the man's.
He's so good.
Exactly.
So let's see if you remember this. Where did he go to college before he went to LSU?
We can tell you where he went to high school.
Why? No one cares about
I
that.
don't know where he went to college.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Because then I did a shout out to someone that we know may or may not be going to the game next week.
Arizona
At that
State.
school. Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Shout out, bud.
Shout out, bud. Gosh, he gets all the shout outs. We should have him on. He should guest call.
You should.
Guest call.
We mentioned it's his birthday. Yes, we did.
We did.
2 shout outs.
You can find him on Tinder, LinkedIn,
Hinge, Bumble,
all those
all
apps.
the apps.
Christian Mingle.
They should put all the dating apps together and just call it What's Left.
Wow. Aren't you on those dating apps?
No.
All right. Who else? Did you go? Did I go? Oh, yeah. Who's your sit-ems? Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, I'd like you to go.
All right. I got 4.
Jeez.
Alan Lazard, even though he is number 21 wide receiver overall, he's averaging 8.7 points. He's steadily declining in production the last 3 weeks. Aaron Rodgers looks terrible, so I would not be starting Alan Lazard. Then I'll say Austin Eckler. He's projected 9.5 points, but his production is also declining. And they're playing Baltimore.
You drafted him.
I know both of these players are on my team. It's so bad. Yeah. So I would not play him against Baltimore, who is the 5th best run defense against fantasy running backs. Evan Ingram. I would not touch him on his first game back against Chicago. Chicago gives up the 8th fewest points to tight ends in fantasy. He's projected at only 9 points. I wouldn't touch him. He's on your team. I wouldn't touch anyone on your team.
Well, my record's better than yours.
I never said my team was good either.
Oh, all right.
Last one.
Give it to me.
Wonder if you're going to think this is bold or not. I'm also kind of surprised. I would not start Justin Herbert against Denver.
He's been terrible this year. I agree.
Guess how many points I'm going to guess. Actually guess. How
Wow.
many points he don't look.
Second time he's
You're
done
on the
this.
app right now.
Second time he's done this.
Guess how many points he's projected this week. I don't think I would have ever
Justin
thought
Herbert.
that would ever think it would be this low.
I literally can't find him in anybody's starting lineup, so I can't find him. Go ahead.
12.8 points he's projected.
Jeez.
That's insane.
That was crazy.
That's so bad.
I literally made a meme that I thought he was a steal of the draft. He wasn't.
Well,
He's also dealing with an injury, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like plantar fasciitis.
You can't just make up words like that. Our viewers are going to get confused.
I know. But yeah, those are my sit-ems. Who are you sitting?
All right, second, Tyler Lockett. They're playing the 49ers. I know they had the rough week this week, but that defense is going to bounce back.
Okay.
Plus, he's averaging 9 points per game. Who else? Do you sit?
Are you Googling NFL players right now?
Dude, why do you have to just show me up in front of all of our viewers? I don't like Tampa Bay. I don't like Baker Mayfield. I'm sitting Baker Mayfield.
What?
What?
From a fantasy perspective, he did unbelievable this past week.
I know. But they're playing the Saints.
Oh my gosh, I would be starting them. I would be starting everyone,
I wouldn't.
even their line.
I don't trust them. Just kidding. He actually is doing really well.
What's he projected? I see you were
He's
on.
projected 15 points.
Is he really?
15.36.
Against New Orleans.
Yep. Also, Kirk Cousins, 15.45 points
What?
against Carolina.
Oh,
This is the app that you chose.
yeah, I didn't choose it. This our commissioner,
Go ahead, Mike.
Dom's commissioner.
Joe Mixon, is he going to play this week? If he's playing this week, you starting him against New England.
Yes, I would start him. What's he projected?
13 points.
Absolutely. As a running back?
Absolutely. He's probably going to get hurt in the first half.
That's only when he plays for you.
That's true. One last sit. Calvin Ridley.
Do you know who he plays for?
Yes, he plays for the Tennessee Titans. Remember the Titans, my favorite movie. He's having a rough year. 9 points. He only had one good week. Week 2 against the Jets. 24 points. His targets literally started at 7. Now he's consistently at 3 targets a game. Last week they came off a bye. I think he's done this year.
Done.
Bold call.
When the Steelers pick him up.
I mean,
Who
we're
would
going to
help?
get Devontae Adams first. So
No way. Adams.
no chance. He's going to go to the Jets.
I love how on TV they show the Steelers were like the 5th best odds to get Devontae Adams. Like, why would if you're the 5th best odds to get a receiver, why are you even in the consideration? So it was like the cap space of these teams, like the top ones, it was like $70 or $60 million, and us it was like 12.5.
5, yeah.
Like, why would we even? It's not going to come here.
Yeah, he's not.
Dumb.
He's gonna go play with his boy Aaron Rodgers.
I would
Hot
not.
take. Where is he gonna go?
I think we'll go to the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do
You
you
don't
think?
think we'll go to KC?
That would be wild.
I could see it. Everybody wants KC to win.
There's so many injuries right now.
It's true.
But they're paying so many people.
They're paying one guy the most.
Patty,
Taylor Swift.
you know she had like gold glitter tattoos type stuff on last night. Did you see that? Did you watch it Monday Night Football? There's like a whole thing online. It's like viral. They're showing like she like gold glitter on her
She's
cheeks or
got
something like that.
She's like the fakest person I think ever. I think she's a robot, to be honest.
There's no way she's paying attention to those games.
Oh, there's no chance. She's just over the top of the celebrations.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
even for like Travis's 5-year.
Oh my gosh, he's ridiculous. Yeah, how'd your boy Kelsey do this week?
16 points, not bad.
No way.
Not bad. Except he had like 15 of them in the first half, and
That's
just
pretty bad.
crap the bed the rest of the time.
Yeah, well,
But
you know a lot about that.
hey, you want to do another
What's
little
our new
draft?
segment this week?
Want to do another little draft?
Sure. What do you want to do this week? What
So-
did we do last week? Let's recap.
We
What
did
did
smell-
what
we
do
did
the first
smells.
week? What did we do the
Smells.
first week?
It smells.
I'm asking what we did the first week.
Well, I was answering your first question before you asked.
You're answering the
second
question you want to answer.
Kind of.
What did we do first week? People want to fight. Who's your most memorable guy? Oh, Anthony.
The producer, Antonino,
Mine was Rocky
Wrong question.
Balboa. Best smell.
Bacon.
That was a good one. Tennis balls.
That's just
What's this week?
Hey, you're so weird.
What's this week?
This week, okay, we're just going just in general. We love this game.
General.
We love this game of football. We love watching it. We love experiencing it in person. We like experiencing it sitting on the couch.
Gotcha.
Whether it's high school football, college football, NFL. I was just thinking the other day, it's like what setting, like whether it's any of those games, like what kind of setting do you get most excited to watch football in? So like if you had to choose like one setting, like let's say for example, like you love sitting down for those first games at like 1:00 on a Sunday, or I love the prime time game for college football on a Saturday, or like you like watching college football or something like that, or like high school football or something like that. So like if we had to start number one, what would your best situation to watch a football game be?
So I get the first draft pick.
Yes.
First of all, I'm not stuck in high school like you are, so I don't watch high school football.
Okay.
Also, my high school doesn't exist, so I can't really watch.
I was just giving you options.
I'm just saying. Roll bikes, though.
Roll Vikes.
Jeez. My first one, I don't really know if it's going to answer your question. It's my favorite holiday, first of all. You wake up Thursday, get the boys together, turkey bowl, outside. It's cold. Possibly Duquesne football field. We haven't played this in forever. You play a turkey bowl with the boys. Don't eat breakfast. Maybe have a couple beers. Then you get to go home. Maybe take a pre-dinner nap. Then you eat dinner. Post-dinner nap while watching football. So I guess I don't really necessarily watch football during that time because I'm sleeping. But that is my favorite day of the year. Because of turkey, football, friends, family. You can't beat that.
You can't.
No, you can't.
That would have definitely
No
been my number one.
chance.
That would have definitely been my number one.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It would have been.
But it was mine. Could you let me go first? Try to top that.
I can't, honestly, I can't do that. But
Sure.
I would say I'm gonna say this is more when we were in school. When we were in school.
High school?
And thinking of all those times where you hear this theme song come on and you're all of a sudden that just the hit of, oh, I need to finish my homework, or oh crap, I have school the next day.
Yeah.
Hearing Carrie Underwood sing the Sunday Night Football theme
would.
song,
You would.
and that game's about to get started. But to answer this specific question, it is a Sunday night football game. You hear that, the game's on, it's your team playing, and you're off on Monday. I mean, that's like
pretty
euphoric.
specific. That is pretty euphoric, I guess.
It's not Thanksgiving, but if I had to choose,
Thanksgiving.
that's
I know we
like
started
that.
so hot.
I would always get so excited because I was like, I don't have to worry about school the next day.
Sunday's scary. Those are just such a real thing.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that kind of takes over these days. You either have work the next day. When I was in college, I was already hungover on Sundays. I didn't drink.
Sick.
I wasn't 21.
No, just metaphorically.
Right. The other kids that I just watched.
Did you clean up? You probably just cleaned up.
Yeah, I just made sure the house was clean.
You're such a good boy.
But yeah, I think the Sunday scares would take over Thursday. I didn't really watch Sunday Night Football just because I was literally in the library. Because I was a studious
Same.
young lad.
Student athlete.
No, you catch me 7 hours of commercial free football with Scott Hansen. That's all I need in my life.
I can't answer.
All right, you just get what?
Number 2.
Don't you get to? What were you just saying?
I guess I do. That's right. We're doing the snake draft.
Jeez.
Okay. I'll say going back to college, all the boys, we would eat brunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it, Saturday morning. We'd all kind of get there around the same time. We knew because it would start around the same time. You get there with all the boys, get all your breakfast food, best meal of the day. You know?
I think we settled that it's around breakfast time we're doing this.
All of a sudden, you just hear the first part of Reese Davis's monologue, College Game Day, about wherever they are, something that's unique to this spot they're at. See the crowd go crazy. College Game Day is about to start. You're with the boys, and then those go through all of College Game Day, and then 12 o'clock kickoff to get the Saturday college football slate started. That would be my second pick.
It's pretty good.
I feel like I'm gonna cry over here.
Yeah. You're just getting so excited
love it.
about all these days.
Dude, I'm tearing up thinking about it right
No,
now.
both of you.
Jeez. Where's the best place that College Game Day has gone?
This is just my
That's a question.
my opinion on that.
No, I want
I
Joe Biden's opinion.
don't know. I'm not prepared for that question.
I don't know. What's your favorite, most memorable one?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think.
I feel like College Station is such a big one.
I mean, I would say for very unique, Colorado last year was pretty.
Oh, that
unique.
was pretty cool.
That was pretty unique. Oh no, the ones that I love when they go to like North Dakota or South Dakota, they do like the FCS games. They did a North Dakota State, South Dakota State in Fargo one time, and there's people like hanging out these like all these buildings in the middle of the main street. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's a tough one to beat. I don't know, college football, I think it's just taking over. I feel like the NFL is just getting less and less viewers. It just seems like, not that it seems predictable because it's not, but it's just like, I don't know. College football is just such guys playing for the love of the game and not for money.
NIL money.
And they're not. That's true. I know. And they're not trying to get traded or get paid.
What do you mean? NIL is taking
I
over
know,
the
it's
transfer
the stupidest
portal.
thing ever, NIL. And you can't go back. That's what's
You
frustrating.
can't. You're right.
Can't.
can't.
So, like Pitt's paying this dude like $3 million a year.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. I think they're paying him $3 million for however long he stays, but it's ridiculous.
What's your last one?
My last one, dude, I feel like I'm just stealing these. Now, this one's tough because it doesn't happen every year. Actually, no, it's literally this year is going to be the best year.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas Day. Santa, obviously coming, rolling up with the reindeer and all. Also, I'm not an NBA fan, but I just picture the NBA starts, or not starts, but they have NBA games that day. Hockey's still going on. This is just all around sports.
Did the table do something?
And
to
then the
you?
NFL. I'm just counting. And the NFL plays. This year, Steelers Chiefs.
I asked my mom if I could go.
You still need to ask your mom if you can go play some.
I did. Yeah, I did. She doesn't mess around with holidays.
Oh, you asked if you could ditch.
It was more for the reaction.
Well, did your mom let you come to the podcast? Then?
No, don't tell her.
Well,
Even if she listens- even
you're
if she
literally
listens,
live.
She's gonna listen though.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Christmas and Thanksgiving. I guess I have one more, huh? Jeez, I feel like I'm just stealing these. The New Year's college football games.
It's a good one.
It's a great one. My list is so good. It's all on the top of my head.
It's a good one.
Yeah, because what, they play on New Year's Day?
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. New Year's Day.
They do
Well, you're already hungover.
New Year's Day.
I don't drink
You,
again. I'm not
you
21.
you drink a lot.
I'm not 21.
Okay.
Yeah, you're hungover. I feel like those are the best days where you're just on the couch. That's why like 7 hours of commercial-free football. But then your day just runs by you, and then you feel like a bum because you just watch football all day.
So that's
But like the beginning, that first like 2 hours, like with the Octo box, that's the best. But then it kind
that
of
is
like,
beautiful.
because then it's like you progressively get like, wow, I did nothing today, and my fantasy team did terrible.
That's okay.
And then it's Sunday scaries roll in, and then you hear Carrie Underwood, you get a little excited.
See, it all comes back to Carrie Underwood.
Because then you got to go to work on Monday.
Okay.
Is Thursday night football or Monday night football better?
I would say now that Amazon has Thursday Night Football, the quality of the games is better than when it was on NFL Network. The NFL Network games, it was like crappy division games, and they were just trying to get. I don't even know what they were trying to do, but they were terrible quality games. Right now, I like Thursday Night Football more just because it's kind of the taste of the weekend coming up.
Sure.
I don't mind Monday Night Football now that Aikman and Buck are
Troy Aikman.
commentators.
The Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman.
But I think now the matchups are a little bit better for Thursday Night Football. It's kind of like pitching toward the weekend. So yeah, like Thursday night. Ask me about 5-6 years ago, I probably would have said Monday night.
Who's your favorite announcer?
Hmm.
And your least favorite announcer? I'll go first. Al Michaels is my favorite. Tony Romo is my least favorite person.
I like
He's
Jim
just so
Nance.
annoying.
I do like Jim Nance.
Jim Nance.
Yeah, I like Jim Nance.
You don't like Tom Brady? How's he been doing?
I like another one. Ian Eagle.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
That's a crazy name.
I know.
Ian
His
Eagle.
name is Ian.
Could just be Ian. Shout out to Ian. Taylor's birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Ian.
He's doing great. He's got a little baby. Josie.
Very
She's doing
cute.
great. All right. What else you got?
I still have one more.
Give it to me.
I'll say as a whole, Labor Day weekend, college football.
Big Mondays
I'm-
off
I'm-
guy. You know what's funny is
Yeah.
you have Mondays off.
Now I do. But it's the kickoff of college football season.
True.
There's always a pretty high quality game Sunday night. And usually, that's like the time when people do stuff for Labor Day more so than actual Labor Day itself.
True.
And then there's usually a pretty good game on Monday night. So it's 3 straight
Solid games.
days of good college football. So as far as just watching football in general, those are my 3. Do you
I
like
have
those?
one prediction for the
Okay.
best football watch party this year. November 9th.
Oh yeah. Why is that?
Because
Tell everyone.
we might be in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's just like a small town. It's growing though. Literally, we're going to
You're gonna
be
with anyone?
no, just me.
So
Just a
weird.
solo trip out there.
That's really creepy.
Yeah, Bud might come. He's right there.
Shout out, Bud.
Oh my gosh, we're talking about him too much. That's gonna be sweet. Watching football in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
So many screens, so many games.
So many dudes.
That's nope.
So many dudes.
That's enough.
So much football.
All right, what else you got?
So much testosterone.
Jeez, you're so weird. All right, what else you got?
Not wrong.
You good?
I'm done. You done?
Done.
All right. You can find us on X,
Spotify. YouTube,
Instagram,
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn,
I don't know if that's true.
or anywhere you get your podcasts. We're done here.
Apple Podcasts.
I'm done. Are you done? Jack's
I'm
done.
done. Tune in
We're
next
both
week.
done.
Good luck this week. Week
I hope I win.
5,
It was a week 5 recap. Week 6 preview.
6 preview. Good luck.
All
in
right.
week 6.
Good night.
Go Steelers.
Survived.
We survived.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We did
Yeah.
great.